Hey everybody, Fat Refined's here, and it's estate sale day again. So I am back in Southern Illinois at the next estate sale, and today I took a different tactic. Instead of going early and waiting in line, I just waited it out. There wasn't anything special that I wanted to get in particular. And I thought maybe it'll be better to make a good video like with less crowds and things, because it really thins out in the first hour. So I'm here about an hour and a half after start time. So let's go in here and see what we can find. Okay, man. I had to get rid of the audio because they were playing that boombox you see there. But they were cranking out some power ballads from the 80s. I wish you guys could hear. I think The Power of Love is playing right here. I was kind of singing along. But anyway, here is a nice little cabinet full of goodies. I thought about this piece, but as you can see here, I love the top, but as you can see here, the bottom shows lots of dishwasher damage. That's what dishwasher damage looks like on Pyrex. When it loses all of its gloss and the color fades out like that. This would be cute to just use in your kitchen, but I don't have any storage space for that. So I passed on it. I do love this little blue and white trinket box. So that went in my bag, I think. And that was a sweet little creamer, but usually creamers don't do well on their own. Pretty little blue bottle. Love the color, and it's interesting. The shape and everything is interesting, but just a little above what I would like to pay for it. So I left that one behind. And then we've got some Polish pottery that's become very popular. People love it. It is sold kind of new on QVC. But people love it. And so there were a couple of pieces there that I picked up, and I will show you in the haul. Now moving into the back bedrooms, this caught my eye right off the bat. Beautiful cobalt blue vase. It is was $45 though. That's kind of a higher price point for me, plus what a nightmare to ship, right? So made in Poland, Royal Gallery. I did look up some comps. Surprisingly enough, they do not sell for that kind of money, for $45. They sell more in the $30 range, so definitely had to leave that one behind. Now in the second bedroom here, there was some pretty interesting stuff. This is a very low-key sale compared to some that you guys have seen me go to. So it was kind of sparse. I mean, it was only about an hour in. I don't think that much had sold. I think there just wasn't a lot to begin with. I was going to get this swan planter to put back for our planter sale, but it didn't fit right in my bag, and I just didn't go back and get it. Silly me. It was kind of cute though, right? But then I got distracted by this big box of dolls, and man, I love dolls. I really want to buy dolls, but I have no idea how to sell dolls. So I gave this a good try. She looks like she might be maybe, I don't know, Alice in Wonderland or something. And then I thought he was really cute. And so anyway, I gave these a good once over. I had picked out this little guy, and her. But then I didn't like her clothes, and they were a pair, so I hated to break up the pair. And then the final straw was she was split underneath her chin right there, if you saw that. So I did leave those guys behind. I just couldn't make up my mind. I picked out these two guys. But then I don't think the resale value would be that much on those little guys. So I didn't pick those up either. But I thought she was really pretty. I'm going to have to look into some doll research. Just kind of see. Also on the bed here, there was a box of doll clothes. And they were cute. Look at that cute vintage fabric. They were very cute, but they all had just little stains and little issues here and there. Again, this is not really my area of expertise. So I absolutely did not want to go there. However, this stack of linens, this is more my cup of tea. I do like some linens. This is like a made in Mexico, like serape blanket. Look at those beautiful colors. So I did want to bring that one home with me. And then, y'all, you know we all have regrets, right? Look at this little beauty. It was $35. It was hanging in that same bedroom. I shied away from it because it was religious content. But on that second look through, I'm kind of mad at myself for not getting it. So at every sale, there is either a garage or a utility room area, and I usually find something useful here. Also, this is kind of where they put all their office type things, which I love to look through. Don't ask me why. I usually end up buying something. I thought the clock was kind of cute. I love the shape. I just didn't like that the face was so discolored. Right? But it was a cutie. And then a whole thing of pens. Now, if those had been old and had pencils and stuff in there, sometimes the advertising on those is good. And those are good for resale. But those looked all kind of newer. But I did grab a couple of pairs of scissors. I'm always ruining scissors by opening packages and such, which I know I shouldn't do. So anyway, I grabbed a couple of $1 pair of scissors there. Now I've circled back around to the kitchen area. It was kind of crowded, so I kind of cut through the rest of the bedrooms and came back. I really wanted to look at that tablecloth, but as you can see, the spotting was kind of bad there. But even though the tablecloth was a no-go, look at these. You guys, I love these. These are vintage, made in Germany, embossed. Some call them paper pressed or pulp pressed. But they've got glitter. They're made in Germany, and they are calendar tops. I think these are gorgeous. I think they would look good in any winter Christmassy display that you have just sitting in the background. I'd love them hanging on the wall. I just think that they are adorable. Look at the birds. Of course, you know I love the birds. Seems to be a popular theme there. But they're all marked. They're all marked made in Germany. I thought the price was reasonable for all of these. And so I did pick these up. So I can't wait to see, who loves these as much as I do and wants to take them home and decorate with them. Moving on to the dining room, folks. You know, a good curio cabinet or china cabinet full of goodies always gets my attention. So I wanted to carefully check all of this out. A lot of it looks newer, I will say that. But look at this little guy. That planter was cute for $5, but it is kind of, you know, we kind of see that one a lot, so I did pass over that. But look at the donkey. Oh my gosh. Isn't he precious? I sat him over to the side so that I could continue to look. I always look for the blue and white, especially for layman's. But I didn't see anything here that I wanted for right now. So we will just move on. Here is a whole little sun porch full of holiday. That's always exciting, right? You never know what you're going to find. I feel like people always have some vintage stuck back somewhere. Like maybe from their young childhood days and things like that. So it's always full of possibility. This side must be the summer, you know, decor stuff. Oh, this lady loved peacocks. So that peacock clock down there was cute. Oh, look. I thought I found a flamingo, but the flower was just sitting there. So I laid it down where people wouldn't do what I just did. And then there's springtime, I think, down this way. And look at this bunny, you guys. I love him. You're going home with us, bunny. I think he's wooden. But anyway, I know he's cute. So we will take him with us. Here we go now. This side is winter with the Christmas goodies. I'm going to give it a good look. Let you guys see what's here. I don't see any vintage right off the top. But we're going to make sure we don't miss anything. He was kind of cute. I just sort of put him back, didn't I? Oh well. I think that was a bank. That was kind of cute too, just for 50 cents. It's funny when you're watching these videos back and commenting the things you might have gone back and picked up. All very cute, but not vintage enough. Some little light up snowmen and some little ornaments that aren't vintage. I thought I could show you guys real quick here a little light show, but alas, there was no batteries. She's pretty, and that's a beautiful frame. See what I mean? There was a pair of those. I probably should have gotten those, y'all. So yeah, the holiday did not yield much, but we never can skip it. Though that stack of towels was very worn, or else those would have been cute. And then, of course, this garden statuary was a little large for us. Sorry about the bad shot there. I was trying to get under the table. And then that was cute. Somebody bought that while I was there. I think right behind me. So now we're in the back of the house. There's a big master bedroom suite room back here that they had staged a lot of different stuff that wasn't just bedroom stuff. but also more linens and things like that. I always love to go through any like weird miscellaneous boxes like that because you just never know what's going to be in there. Also, if you saw that this hummingbird quilt here, I took a long time looking at the hummingbird quilt and carried it around for a while. Not this one. That one's just polar fleece sheets. But this. But then ultimately it was $15, and it was, you can see it's just new. It's not vintage or anything, but it was really pretty. So I carried it around for a while, but then I put it back, and the lady right after me bought it. I got this big, pretty blue and white gourd or pumpkin shaped vase. That's for sale at Lehman's. The blue and white does really well there. And then there was a whole stack of placemats. So I did sort through and pick out some of these to take home. Okay, you guys, I found a little bonus stop before we talk about the haul for the estate sale I was just at. Let's check out this thrift store. Look, it was great thinking. This big sign out here points out to the highway that I was just on, and it says resale shop really big. So this is the actual front of the building. There's the sign again from this street, and then here's the building. Looks like maybe an old school or community building. So let's go check it out. May just be closed. I'm not sure. Okay, so what we have here is a true small town thrift shop. Did you see that little sign that said Fran's Resale? So cute. And it's in this little old school building. You can see this says kitchen here. And every nook and cranny, as you can see, is filled with stuff. And it's all super thrift store prices. 25 cents, 10 cents, 50 cents. Yard sale kind of prices, which is so fun. I really didn't find a lot this trip because, by the time I did the whole estate sale, I didn't have a lot of time. But, man, I could have really gone through these books more for Max. And, but the fun part of this room was they did have these cookbooks and things over here. So they had magazines at the bottom. And the magazines were 10 cents a piece. You don't find them for that anymore, even at yard sales. So for my glue booking and stuff, that was a huge find. And I will do a haul on that whole stack of books on my craft channel. So yeah, that was fun. There was a whole little utility closet here full of toys. I mean, they made use of every single, bit of space in this building. Oh, Mary Beth, too bad you're not here. It's dinosaurs. Oh my gosh, she would kill me if I came home with that. Okay, yeah, I was just really sure I was going to find Max some little cars, something from the Disney Cars series, but not today. And there were other rooms full of clothes. I didn't really go in those. That's not really my thing. But look at all these baskets. I mean, there's just like all kinds of stuff in here at cheap prices. I did find a couple things. Look here. We've got the little Homeco. Homeco. Put it in your home. That little Homeco has a chip. But this one didn't. He's got his little corn on the cob. I love these little guys. I've seen them before. So for a quarter, I couldn't pass him up. We did leave Mr. Chip Deer behind, though. So yeah, look at this. Look at this array of different stuff. It's crazy. All right, so we've got one more section of the store left. This is like for like bigger items. Didn't see anything there that caught my eye. Then they had a whole section of, oh yeah, Care Bear. I don't think he was anything. They had a whole section of DVDs and things like that. So that's fun if you're into those. Had to check out this Christmas just in case that was something that I wanted. But those were kind of all the same. Like, there was a whole bunch of the same design there. I really don't know what those were for. I guess just little decorative posters. But then as I moved towards the counter to pay for my couple of little goodies, I did see this last little bit of figurines. And my footage here is not very much, but I'll show you what I picked out in the haul. There were a couple of little goodies here. Hello everyone, we are back at home now. We have successfully completed our estate sale for the day, and here is the haul. I know you guys like this part, so I am including it. As always, if you see anything that you like, you can email us at fatbirdfinds@gmail.com. It's the best way to buy something. But we are adding a new twist. I'm going to try to get sale videos or live sales out on Thursdays from here on out. So Thursdays, and let you know prices, and just put out a little video where you can comment or actually email and claim items. So I think that'll be fun. But I know you guys like the haul, so you get to see prices of what I paid for things in the haul video, and then there would be a separate sale video for the prices on what I would sell them for. All right, so here we go. Let's look and see what I got. Starting off here, we've got this darling little plate. I think this one is made in Italy. It's $1. It was $1.50 is what I paid. And then yes, San Polo, Venezia, made in Italy, hand painted. You would need a little easel for this. It's not the kind that has a hanger. Or you could, you can buy the little plate hangers that just clip on, and you can hang it on the wall. Isn't that pretty? Looks like some fancy birds and some hand painting. Just lovely. And then I found, I think these were all kind of in the same place. These were in the kitchen. I found these. So there's a pair, and they're little swans. Aren't they sweet? They've got the painting on the transfer on there, the little pink flowers. There was only $1 for the pair of those. Right in there you can see the Japan sticker. They are in good condition. There's the Japan sticker on that one. And those would be selling as a pair there. I tell you something else that's popular. Let me go ahead and get these. I got this stack of placemats. Paid $5 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. I could sell them in like a set of 4 and a set of 2. I feel like 6 is kind of an off number. So that's how I'll probably price them. And they say made in India, 100% cotton, for decoration. And those would be just adorable. Just, anywhere. I just love the bright blue and the contrasting thread of this blue. They even kind of go with the serape over here. Okay. So, yes. That's the way those will probably be sold. Moving on back, in the last week or two, I found some Polish pottery mugs, I think. And so here's another couple of Polish pottery pieces. I don't really know what this piece is intended to be. I guess it can be any sort of little holder. It did not come with a lid. I don't know if it originally did or not. I did pay $2 for it, but I thought it was a really pretty piece, just as a little trinket. It'd be cute to put one of the little tiny flower frogs in there, and you know, put a little arrangement or a little ephemera piece coming out of the bottom. So that is a sweet piece there. Then this is also a Polish pottery piece. The print is big here. You know, usually the Polish pottery has the smaller print. I love this little dish. See, I paid up for it, $6.50. You know, so I would imagine this dish would be in the $16 range. It's oval. It's hand painted or handmade in Poland. There we go. There, it's marked. And like I said, it can just be any sort of little trinket dish. It could be any kind of little serving dish. Make a little tiny cheese tray for yourself, a little charcuterie tray. Just all kinds of little uses for this cute little tray. And we're still going here. Look at this little guy. Don't you guys love him? It's a bunny with the long ears. He's so sweet. I only paid $2 for him, so he's not going to be too terribly expensive. I would say probably, I don't know, $9 or $12. And he is just adorable. I think he is kind of a composite material. He's a little light to be wood, but he's not ceramic, so he must be some sort of wood, maybe some balsa wood or something, but I love him. Okay. Here is the little blue and white piece, kind of like maybe a little, not quite a ginger jar, but maybe some sort of a spice jar is what it's meant to be. Just a little copy of. It's not marked or anything, but I only paid $2, so that would just be a nice little inexpensive trinket box item. We got this beautiful pillow, and I don't remember what I paid for this. It was only a couple dollars, and I'm really, you guys, this got mixed up. I'm really not sure if it came from this sale or not. I kind of think it did, but anyway, I wanted to show it to you. It came from a sale of some sort that I was just at, but she came out of the bag, so I wasn't sure. But look at that needlepoint work. Isn't that sweet? Just lovely. A little starry night sky, the angel with the trumpet. There's the moon. So sweet. She will go with our Christmas things for sale. Here's kind of the star of the show. Isn't he adorable? He is a pastel donkey. You know, they're never pastel, right? How cute is he? So he's green and blue. I paid the $8.50 for him. Now there is a little bit of damage. Let's see, a couple of the bottles have been repaired, I think. This one looks good. This is the pepper. This is the oil, little oil casket, and that one looks good. So it's probably on the other side. Oh, look at his little face. Let's get him up here where we can see good. So he's looking good, but I think this one right here, which is the V for vinegar, that one has had its little handle replaced, as you can see there. And this one seems okay. So I think that's the only damaged spot. They did do a decent job of repairing. These are marked Japan. It's the salt. Pepper was on the other side. I have them backwards. Probably the salt hung over there and the pepper over here, where they would face out better. But yeah, isn't he cute? Look at him from behind there with his little tail. The little corks have wooden tops, which I think is adorable. All right, so he is available for sale. You can't resist a little donkey. Not quite an ass wagon. He has no wagon, but he's adorable. And then lastly, for crafting, I got just a couple pair of scissors. You can't have too many scissors. I got these placemats. I got these for placemats. Aren't they pretty? So those will be for resale. It's a pretty set of 4. But these I got for myself. They were just, I don't know, 50 cents or something. But look, I'm going to use these as like masks or stencils on my gel plates. Won't that be pretty? And just for, you know, literally for like pennies, I'm going to have these really pretty little designs. And see, there's all different designs on different parts that can be used for that. So I was excited about that. I think that'll look really, really, really good. Let me move these. And lastly, I have this beautiful serape, I guess is what you would call it. It's got the gorgeous blue and gray coloration. These are made in Mexico. I'm going to open this up and see if there's any damage. I did pay up for it a little bit at $12.50. But the value on these is about $35 or so. So I thought I thought that was a good buy. And as long as I didn't see any damage, so as long as I don't find any damage, we'll be in business with that. Look how beautiful that pattern is. Right? And it's pretty big. So when I get ready to sell it, I will, you know, do the measurements and everything. But yeah, just a really pretty piece. Okay, and at the end here, I wanted to show you a close-up of those adorable little made in Germany embossed calendar tops. Look how beautiful. I know I showed some of them in the video, so I'll just go over them briefly again. There's the 3 birds here on the wire. I think this one is probably my favorite because of the beautiful colors. There's the horseshoe with the birds in it and the little glittery church in the background. You can see the glitter. And oh yeah, this one's pretty too, but it does have boo-boos at the top. Look at this. Interesting, right? So these are gorgeous. And then we will end with the little last bit of goodies I found at the thrift store. I've got the magazines at the thrift store, a couple of picture frames for layman's that were just for administrative kind of things. And then these little guys. I don't usually go for a single salt and pepper shaker, but look how cute he is for just 50 cents. Isn't he adorable? So I had to bring him home with us. Here's a little home coat. Put it in your home. A little farmer mouse with corn cobs in his overalls. And then this sweet little vintage kitty cat. I'm going to clean her up a little. She has some stuff stuck all to her, but she does have a couple of boo-boos. Tiny, tiny, tiny little boo-boo here on her ear. And a tiny little boo-boo on her paw. But she does have the pearl necklace, which I think is adorable. And like I say, that's stickers that will come off. So all in all, not too terrible. I think it's forgivable. because little bitty bitty boo-boos are forgivable on this little girl. She's so sweet. And lastly, folks, I want to show you, I was walking out the door, so I didn't get it on camera. Walking out of the door of the estate sale, and this big box that says eggs, keep refrigerated, was sitting in the hallway. And I looked over in it, and it was full of these two. I think somebody just kind of put in there, but it's full of old photos, letters, memorabilia. Oh, look at this one. You guys, I love it so much. So I paid $25 for it. And he said, Laura, he said, I'll just give it to you for $25. And he said, I really haven't even looked at the bottom. The family at the last minute this morning came in and set it down and said, we don't want any of this. Which is crazy, right? And he's like, I'm not even really sure what all is in there. So this is going to be a live, you guys. This sounds like the perfect thing for us to sit and look through and go through live. So you've got that to look forward to. If you have not subscribed and you want to see what's coming up next, please go ahead and subscribe, and also hit the bell while you're at it. That way you'll know when this happens and when other things happen on our channel. If you don't mind, if you would hit the like button, that helps our channel so much, and it doesn't cost you a penny, and we would really, really appreciate it. Okay, I think that's going to do it. You guys, remember to email if you see anything you like. Remember to check back on Thursdays to see if there is a sale video. And remember to stay tuned to see what Fatbird finds next. And we will see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.